Hey, welcome back, guys. Today I have a 2017 F450, pretty sweet freaking work truck. A lot of money just to be working it all day. Obviously the Super Duty is a work truck, but nonetheless, I have it today for a check engine light and the customer complaining that the lights are flickering when they are using their plow attachments. There's a technical service bulletin for Super Duties that were built before May 12th of 17 that they may complain of inoperative, erratic instrument cluster lighting, blower motor operation, and also some red brake warning lights flickering along with battery and also the gauges being not operating correctly. So what they want you to do is go ahead and reprogram the PCM powertrain control module and the BCM body control module, and I have already gone and done that, and I wanted to also show you guys why the check engine light was on. I have a hard fault code of P0672, which is cylinder number 2 glow plug circuit, and going through the pinpoint test for this vehicle, AF is the pinpoint test you want to follow, and AF1 asks you a bunch of questions if the DTC you get is in those. Yes. Go to AF2, wants you to reprogram or update the glow plug control module, and my code still came back. Go to AF3, and then they wanted you to check the resistance of the glow plug, and they want to know between the glow plug and ground if it's at 2 ohms, and I'm going to show you guys what I found. Any other Super Duty, you wouldn't have to take this fender flare out, this thing right here. All these little clips can be real freaking brittle, and luckily mine came off. It was something you're going to have to deal with when taking the fender liner off. All these facets are going to have to come off. You got a couple here for the mud flap, you got one going up underneath, and then you got a bunch of other ones that are custom, like the other Super Duties we've been dealing with. So here we go. I've already went ahead and took the fuel shield, that shield that covers the valve cover. I've just took all the pins out and just slid it backwards. I've already went ahead and took loose the number 2 glow plug. So I'm going to try to get this in the shot for you guys, see if you can check it out. Alright, hold on. Well, I guess I should have figured that out prior to me trying to remove the glow plug, so I look like an idiot. What the shit? Oh, for crying out loud. Every other freaking glow plug is magnetic here except for this one. So, had to do a little hee-haw, but I think I've gotten it into a position that I'm going to be able to snag it. See here? All right. Let's see what we can do. Oh. All right, redo. All right, here we go. You guys see it sitting right there. Got it. All right. Let's take a look at this bad boy. 6.7 glow plug, still warm, fresh off the street, no problem. All right, I've already measured the resistance of it in the truck, but I'm going to show you guys on the bench what it read. All right, we can both all understand and agree that this is the new one and this is the old one. So obviously the glow plug is going to ground to the vehicle via the cylinder head. Obviously it's connected to the block, so we're going to put our ground lead pretty much right where it screws on. Okay, make sure we make a good connection. And then the other lead, we're going to put right on the end where the electrical connector goes. And we're going to see what the meter reads. Okay, now you guys remember what the spec was? Should have been 2 ohms. Let's go ahead and look at the new one. Okay, we're going to put it in the same spot. Da-da-da-da. And check it out. Bam. Right there, babe. So, conclusion to our tests. We got a bad glow plug. We got a new glow plug. And it's reading within spec. And we're going to put that in. We're going to torque it down. And that's about it. So, if anybody ever gets a check engine light on their 6.7 Power Stroke, doesn't have to be a 17, pretty much any 6.7 spec is going to be that, and you can expect to have to go through that when doing so. So just kind of give everybody a heads up. You got 7 other ones you'd have to deal with. This is just one glow plug. The customer also has had this installed on, and also has a P0069 map baro correlation, and it has already been at another dealer for that, and they put a map sensor on it. And after seeing this, I'm not really going to pay too much attention to the map sensor because of this. I would want this back to stock before I'd continue diagnosis, because I just want to make sure nothing's going to get skewed across this MAF sensor that would inherently give different readings to other sensors outside of their limits. So